Yo YouTube, what is going on? It's your boy SalvationsElite, and we are back with another video, guys. So on this beautiful Sweet 16 Thursday, we're back with the Learn from the Pros on the channel. Good to have the strats back. It's been a few weeks since we had the strats, because a few weeks ago I was in Nashville, like a week and a half ago I was in Fort Worth, and then last week I was back home in Nebraska for spring break. So I kind of been all over the place. We're finally back on the channel, face and everything on the channel. And it's gonna be back. So with that said, on Saturday we're announcing the community tournament. So on Saturday we're announcing the second annual, or not annual, but you know what I mean, the second community tournament, and I'm pretty freaking excited. So make sure you are on the lookout for that one. Make sure to hop in on that video because you're gonna make sure that you want to know how to enter, because we're making some changes to this tournament. It should be a fun one, and I'm preparing for it to be like significantly better than the last one. So and the last one went so well, it was a huge success, and so I can't wait to see how well this one goes, and I'm pumped to see what you guys can bring to the table and dominate in this community tournament. So again, that's happening on Saturday. So with that said, let's finally hop into the tips. This video is Learn from the Pros CWL Fort Worth Finals, LG versus Splyce. The Search and Destroy on Arsenal was an awesome game in that series, and I wanted to focus on that one today, do some Search and Destroy tips and advice on Arsenal, overall general tips for Search and Destroy. You know how it is, Learn from the Pros. We kind of talk about everything throughout the whole video. So without further ado, let's finally hop into the gameplay and see what we got going on. So when it comes to Arsenal as a map, this is one of the most interesting maps in Black Ops 4. I think for Search and Destroy, it probably is the best one, because there's the most creativity involved with pushes and how you play and rotations. And both bomb sites have their own unique ways of how you want to push it and how you want to make plays towards those sites. And again, I just really enjoy it. So this attack here is Splyce's push towards A bomb in round 5 of the game. So I think we're going to watch it first, but make sure to pay attention to how they set up both Splyce and LG on the bomb. So Splyce, once they get this bomb down, set up on the bomb, a really nice setup to put them in a good position for this round. You can see how LG tries to attack it, and just pay attention to that. So let's just watch it real quick and then we'll talk about it.
Splyce are going to push it back to A. It'll be slacked and gunless once again. Working in tandem to deal with this pressure. There's nobody mid-map for a quick rotation or flank from LG. It's all going to be backing it up. 8 HP. Almost ripped, but able to stay up. Classic just comes storming out. He's going to get caught. Splyce rolling through him right now. A much needed round. A crucial round for Splyce to get something going as Formal gets his 700th hit marker of the game. Slacked, and that's not an easy gunfight with the changes to the Maddox. That's when you think.
So after watching it, there was kind of two fundamental questions and issues that I had. First of all, the biggest one is once bomb goes down, LG's backed up. They have decent positioning, not great, but decent positioning, and they're kind of all there ready to start trading kills and trying to trade out this bomb site. But the issue is Classic tries to get a little greedy here, and he pushes in from lobby for almost no reason at all. So as you guys are seeing right here, Classic, he understands that there is somebody to his left. He wants to push him, but there is absolutely no reason to push him. Why is he pushing him? A lot of amateurs have a problem with getting bloodthirsty. You're not having enough patience in these situations, and Classic kind of fell victim to that in here. So there's kind of two outcomes. You push out there, and what's going to happen? You get the kill, great, but you're 100% guaranteed going to get traded. So unless your teammate's going to fly out there with you and try to trade your trade, then that's what you're going to try to do. But obviously that wasn't going to be the case. Classic just flies out there, dies instantly. Really terrible play. And in that situation, if you're sitting in a place like that, you have to be communicating with your teammates, and say like, yo, I'm pushing out, try to trade my kill to the right, I'm gonna be looking to the left. And so you kind of have to hope that's what's gonna go down in that situation. You have to hope that you're gonna get that kill, your teammate's gonna get the other kill, or something, or vice versa, or something like that, where at least you're not gonna go in and then just get eliminated for no reason at all. That was one issue. The next issue is accuracy. I don't know what he's doing here. He pushes down the stairs when they have absolutely no reason to push. Like, it gave LG a little bit of hope in the round when they shouldn't have had any hope at all. Basically, accuracy just gave up his life there for no reason, because I mean, you have the bomb down. Literally, if you back up, play as a squad, there is 0% chance you're losing that round. Obviously, it ends up working out for them anyway, but like, again, the fundamentals of Search and Destroy can be lost a little bit when you start getting bloodthirsty. And you want to get those kills, you want to get those streaks, and you want to get your specialists. A little bit more patience there would have been good from accuracy. Again, no reason to push out there. If you're an amateur player, play with your team, in those situations when bomb is down, have a nice setup, play away from bomb with a line sight looking at the bomb plant itself, and you're going to win a lot of search and destroy rounds. So the next sequence I kind of want to look at here is in round 6. So they had a nice clean plan of the bomb. Splyce had only sent one that side and kind of backed up, so they got bomb down really easily. Now let's watch as Splyce is able to break LG's setup here. And again, LG doesn't really have that bad of a setup here, but it's a little bit of a lack of communication. And one issue is that Slack may have gotten trapped behind the bomb, and he wasn't wanting to risk getting sniped trying to get back up towards turrets. So while you're watching this, pay attention to how Splyce methodically pushes towards that B-bomb site all together at once. They get a pick and they push together, so pay attention to that, and then we'll talk about it.
It's a similar situation, just opposite bomb sites. Flanks coming in from Splyce. Jerd checking every corner. I need to find an opening. Oh, the nade.
Not going to hit, but Looney does get a headshot. He has to get it with the sniper, and that's the opening. Now 3 are going to drop for Luminosity. Splyce is here. Last man is gunless. He's trying to clutch, and he's still up. 20 seconds to work with, but it's a 1v3. They've hopped the bomb. He's been caught. The trade should come in, and there they go. Gunless falls in. What a retake from Splyce that was.
So I love Splyce's coordination here. Jerd throws his nade. Right when Jerd's throwing his nade, Looney starts peeking out more aggressively and gets that snipe on bomb. Once that kill goes down, Temp immediately pushes out of window and starts to create chaos in turrets, which is right when Jerd collapses and is able to trade out those kills, while Aqua, Looney, and Accuracy start pushing in towards bomb from ramp. Really an awesome push, and I love how Splyce is able to coordinate that. Obviously, their communication was on point there. When you're breaking bombs, that communication has to be on point in a situation like this. We're fast forwarding to round 8. So this is actually probably the most interesting round of the game or the match, or even maybe the series, because of how they have to rotate. So LG pushes towards B bomb, but they just have nothing there, so they decide to rotate back to A, and that decision in itself was a really great decision. Once they get over towards A, there's 2 really great decisions made by both teams. So Accuracy is sitting over at A bomb, which you're going to hear Merc and Maven talking about, and LG starts to rotate. Accuracy's only job here at A is to make sure he sees it, calls it out, and then backs up and plays his life, which is a really smart decision, and that puts Splyce in a good position to try to retake the bomb. But what Luminosity does so well is the bomb plant and the positioning after they plant the bomb. So this setup on bomb is real nice. So they plant the bomb on the right side, they back up, and they play the window side of A to really get control of that map. We're gonna watch it all, and then we're gonna pay attention to how they rotate. Then they get that bomb down. Watch how Accuracy backs up from the A bomb, gets that information for Splyce, and then look how LG sets up on that bomb. And then we can talk about it, break it down after that. All right. I know there's a lot to take in here, but it's an awesome round, so let's watch it all.
He's looking for it. Nobody home, though, at top plat in the back. Now he spots Looney. The sniper battle we've seen throughout the course of this game continues.
It's been pretty one-sided, but you gotta love that Looney keeps it out. Confidence is still high. 45 seconds in, it looks like LG's gonna rotate. So now can Accuracy. Actually, all he's doing now is playing for this information. He's gonna spot this and then just try to back away, but he might get some bad time. Okay, there we go. He's gonna back away now. Splyce will rotate over. He's gotta be careful. Formal has the shot, but just misses.
Temp trying to wallbang through. Accuracy with the first blood, but the cluster of gunless immediately answers 4v4. There's not a lot of time to plant. They know they've got to go. Even the sniper moving up the map.
4 versus 4.
Plant now coming in. I think Formal's the one getting the bomb, just getting it down. He's got the sniper, and he'll try to back away and get in position to deal with this. He has Tempest available too. We saw them both for a second. There's a shot. Looney, brain splattered to the wind, but it's going to be a 3v3 with 30 seconds now to work with. The pressure coming in. They know they have to push him out in the back. They've got the crossfire there. Slack's able to pick up the first kill.
Formal didn't know if he was on it, so now it's a 2 versus 2. John, though, inside the fence still. John versus Accuracy, and John wins it. 1v2 now for Aqua. John finds both.
So ideally in that situation, LG would be able to plant on the far right side of the bomb so that you would for sure 100% know if Splyce was trying to defuse it, but they didn't want to take that risk while planning. Regardless, it ends up working out for him, but in that situation, if you can get that bomb down on that far right side, that's way more beneficial for you, because Formal ends up dying there because he doesn't know whether or not they're hopping on bomb. So for you newer players, you have to always be very aware of where you're planting the bomb. Don't just put the bomb aimlessly down somewhere. You have to really be aware about where you're planting it and how you can set up to maximize that plant location. So John makes a really smart veteran play by hopping back into vents after being in lobby, and he plays patiently waiting for those plays, and he kind of saves LG there by getting that two-piece. Nice stuff from him. Obviously an amazing player, but it's unfortunate because Splyce really did play that very well. They got a little time pinched, unfortunately, because of that bomb plant, and they got a little bit of unfortunate timing from the lobby going into vents, but really good plays from both sides. That was just a overall really awesome round of search and destroy, and it felt a little bit kind of like old school search and destroy there, not Black Ops 4's mad rushing search and destroy. But yeah, so we got one more clip we're gonna look at, so let's go look at it right now. So this is another really interesting B-bomb plant slash break going on here in round 9. And first of all, what I want to make sure you pay attention to is, I'm not sure what Jerd's doing here. So Jerd's so Splyce is gonna get bombed down, and then Jerd's gonna go down to the bottom of the ramp and sit that corner. He has grab slam, which you'd assume when you're sitting in that corner all by yourself, you're not gonna be able to get traded. Your team's probably not going to be able to trade your kill when you're sitting there. So you're either going to get a 1-for-1, or you're going to grab slam and try to get 2, or try to get, you know, some sort of situation like that. But it's so weird. He sits down there and he just ends up dying. In best case scenario, he would have got traded. It was a really stupid setup from Jerd there. I think he was going to try to use grab slam, and then maybe he decided not to. But then I want to pay attention to how, again, Luminosity is able to break this bomb and win this round. So just really look closely at how Slacked is going to be sitting in elevators. He's going to pop out and use the distraction that Jerd was to get the kills he needs to get to win the round for Luminosity. And then, of course, you know, I mean, LG does their thing and cleans everybody up. But so pay attention to that while we're watching it, and then again, we can talk about it afterwards. Per you.
Spotting with the Maddox.
And you have so many special.
Nice shot, Looney. There's the opening for Splyce. And he's the only one home. No trade available. Slack not there like we've seen him set up so many times.
Vision pulse in from accuracy as well. I like that to time it with the bomb plant. Gives them all the information they need. Again, it's desperation time, so Jerd might use the grab slam here. But at 3 versus 5, if you can save it for later on, be so important.
They try to hold on to it, but suddenly it's a 3v3. They don't use the grab slam, and there's still 30 seconds here to work with for LG.
And you had 3 specialists on the side of LG. They might use something here.
Classic gets the first pick. Looney flies in, but the trade's there for LG. It's now going to be a 2 versus 1, and the tip it's going to connect. LG, game 2, done.
Those trades are so nice. Slack uses that gunfight that Jerd was in as a distraction to pick off the guys on or above bomb, and then which allows LG to even the odds in the 5v3 down to a 3v3, and then they hop near bomb, which puts pressure on Splyce to have to check it. So they hop towards bomb. Splyce knows that they're like, man, we have to check it now. So it forces their hand. They have to jump out to try to challenge it, which allows LG to trade them out and win the round. Awesome stuff from LG. That's what you want to be doing in a search and destroy, trying to break a bomb like that. And that's how you win in a situation just like that. Overall, I mean, 100% LG deserved to win the search and destroy. Really creative in a lot of their pushes. And I mean, fundamentally, they played a little bit better than Splyce throughout the whole match. Hope you guys learned something in this video. The importance of patience, the importance of trading, how you plant the bombs, and, you know, and then different strategies and how to set up on B-bomb, A-bomb here on Arsenal. So if you guys enjoyed it, like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Remember that the community tournament announcement video is going to be on Saturday. Make sure to check that out because there's going to be so much important information. And then next week, there's going to be a video announcing, kind of like, not announcing, but talking about the future of the channel and what I'm excited to do with you guys. Trust me. And like, when I say with you guys, I truly mean with you guys. And so again, I really, really do appreciate it. And share the video if you guys really enjoy it. Like, it means so much to me. I love seeing all your feedback down below and everything else. Follow me on Twitter. Shoot me any questions you guys have. But as always, guys, I'm your boy SalvationsElite, and we'll see you next time. I'm out. Storyboard a lot of this stuff that Fortnite and Apex Legends is doing. But at this point, man, you have to make changes. You have to make this stuff as fast as possible. Keep us updated. Let us know what's coming. Let us know when it's coming. I mean, for League play,